Christianity is one of the world's biggest religions. It developed out of Judaism and Palestine in the 1st century. It's based on its sacred text, the Holy Bible, which tells about Christians' key beliefs such as the Trinity. It also tells about Jesus Christ, who's known as the Messiah, and gave his life to redeem us. He was crucified, then 3 days later, he rose from the grave. His resurrection is the cornerstone of Christianity. It shows that Christ had beaten sin and death. Those who follow him and have accepted what he has done are known as Christians. Since this is one of the world's biggest religions, it is often misunderstood or misinterpreted. So it has many myths and claims to it, which include that all Christians are homophobic, judgmental, intolerant, and hypocritical. The first step in debunking these myths is to find out what it is we're talking about. So let's start with a definition of homophobia. What is homophobia? Homophobia is the hatred or fear of homosexuals, that is, gay and lesbian men, sometimes leading to the acts of violence, expressions of hostility. Homophobia is not confined to any one segment of life and can be found in people of all walks of life. Organized hate groups have often viciously attacked homosexuals and used especially violent language in attempting to persecute and intimidate them. Andy Tuttleby, youth pastor at Fellowship Bible Church, says sadly many Christians, or so-called Christians, are homophobic, but that's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible teaches that homosexual behavior is sinful, but it never says to hate or fear anyone for that. The Bible also teaches that lying, cheating, stealing, and heterosexual behavior out of the confines of a committed marriage relationships are also sins, yet Jesus was described as a friend of sinners. For various reasons, homosexuality and homophobia have become hot-button issues that have made it extremely difficult to express disagreement without it being assumed that there is hatred or fear in the heart of the one in disagreement. But as Christians, we are called to be like Jesus, who love all people enough to die for them. Love and agreement don't always have to go hand in hand. This is, in fact, what makes it love. Loving only those who agree with you is not really love. Love, true Christ-like love, is hard, extremely hard, and it is only by his work in our hearts that we are able to achieve this. True Christians, by definition, are not perfect, but because of faith in Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, we are forgiven and are a work in progress in becoming more like him. Andy Tuttleby. The same is true for the second myth. True Christians aren't perfect, but they are a work in progress. By making daily decisions, they strive to be Christ-like. To be Christians, it's not just a title, it's a lifestyle.